Alright guys, welcome to this new series on the channel, F1 2014 Co-op Career Mode. I'm about 9 years too late, almost 10, but yeah, I decided to start a co-op series on F1 2014 because the servers on F1 2014 and also 2011, 12 and 13 are closing on the 24th of March. And there's actually a trophy that you get for winning the championship in co-op career mode. So I thought that this was going to be the last chance to actually be able to do a co-op season on this game, which I've never done. And somehow I actually found someone who wanted to do it with me. So my teammate is Bor Buné, who is a mate of mine from Race Planet. Yeah, we're just going to try and get the season in just in time before the server shutdown, basically. So, qualifying, I went over there quickly, but I qualified in P10. Unfortunately, Bor really messed up his lap and he's all the way down in last. But, yeah, we're just going to go through this season and hopefully we'll make it before the 24th of March so we can actually finish it. Unfortunately, the Platinum is going to be unattainable on F1 2011 and 2012 because you need the VIP pass for online, which I actually have, but I never actually bothered to redeem the code, and it has been, now it is expired. And because the F1 games are delicensed, you can't also buy it through the PS Store. And, well, Bor has the same issue. He also never bothered to redeem the VIP pass. So we are going to do a co-op season in F1 2014, maybe also in F1 2013 to try and at least get the trophies on there. Anyway, Andy is expecting trouble in the first corner. We're away for our first race here in the F1 2014 Co-op Career Mode. A lot of wheel spin there off the line. What can we do into turn 1? Try to take it a little bit easy. The AI on F1 2014 often brake very, very early, but also the handling model in this game is actually pretty difficult because there's so little traction in the rear end, and the AI definitely have a big advantage in the traction zones. Anyway, we brake very, very late into turn 3. We get up the inside of quite a few cars there. We get past on Fernando Alonso as well, as I have to jump on the brakes there to avoid hitting the back of Sebastian Vettel, but we have made it up into P5, so we've halved our grip position off the line. Now we can try settling into this race. Also, this was my first time playing F1 2014 in many years, so it takes some getting used to on the wheel as well. But anyway, yeah, P5, pretty decent start. But the aim is definitely this season to win the championship because, well, there's a trophy for it, and I kind of want to try and get the Platinum trophy from F1 2014. Anyway, you can see there a bit of wheel spin in the next of the final corner as we put the engine up into Ridge Mix, opening up lap 2. Lewis Hamilton in lead. Bor Buné has managed to make his way up into a 17th position after starting in last place, so he's slowly moving up the order as well as we're trying to stick with the Red Bull in front of us. Maybe we can shape up, move here into turn 3 very late on the brakes, and we get up the inside of Vettel up to P4, and we now find ourselves between the two Red Bulls. Behind Daniel Ricciardo, again a lot of oversteer down the exit of the final corner as we try to stick with Danny Rick in front of us. 132.5 as we open lap 3, putting the engine mode back into standards to also reduce the wheel spin a little bit here. You can see a little bit later on I did lose touch a little bit with Daniel Ricciardo, and especially in the traction zones, especially now with the tires wearing a little bit. I was just losing so much time there. But now to lap 4, again bit of wheel spin, but we have made it into the DRS zone. We are in a second, so it's going to help us a little bit as we start with lap 5. The two Mercedes are already very, very far in front of us. Of course, the Mercedes is so quick in 2014, so it looks like P3 is going to be the highest possible position in this race. As you have the DRS and Ricciardo very, very late move up the inside of the turn 3, and that's up into P3. But yeah, the gap to Nico Rosberg was about 5.5 seconds at this point, and I just wasn't able to catch them. Now into lap 7. You can see the gap is now 11 seconds as we almost lose it there through the quick left right chicane in turn 11. And yeah, we are pitting in on this lap, so hopefully we can stay in P3, and hopefully the drivers that are staying out won't be able to overcut us. As we switched to the Prime tires, the white wall tires, which actually look pretty nice on this Williams. Oh yeah, also we decided to go for Williams because it's a team I haven't actually used in my driver career mode. And yeah, like I've never really driven for this team in any career mode. Like I've driven for Williams before in career mode, but never the Martini Williams. So I thought it would be nice to give this car a go. Unfortunately, of course, we don't actually have the Martini sponsorship because that's not allowed in the game. But I actually do like the, dark and light blue stripes. And in a way, I think it kind of looks better than the actual Martini livery. Anyway, onto lap 13. Oh yeah, at this point, I was really parking the bus. You can see I was going very, very slowly. Ricardo overtakes me on the outside. I get him back straight away into the penultimate corner. But I was really slowing the pace because Bor, I think he actually had a moment where he crashed. And no, I think, what actually happened to him? I think he did crash and he lost his front wing. So he had to pit very early on and he was pretty far behind. So, oh, hang on, Ricardo tackles, he smashed into the pit wall. And because of that, I lost my momentum. I'm now behind Nico Hulkenberg as I started the final lap. But yeah, I was just trying to slow the pack as much as possible to try and let Bor catch up to get some points for the constructors. To the point where we were almost a lap down. Nico Rosberg has already won. It was like 1.5 minutes in front of us as we dive up the inside of the Nico Hulkenberg, back up into P3. But yeah, I was really trying to slow the pack as much as possible, and I get karma for it because I get taken out only 4 corners before the end, and there goes all of my points down to P15. And yeah, that was a great shame, and that was, yeah, my fault really. I was just trying to push my luck too much. I was trying to hold up the field as much as possible, also because Bor was actually out of fuel, and I just wanted him to score a few points, but in doing so I just threw all of my own points because I could have easily finished in P3 there. But unfortunately, it's going to be P14 as I even struggled to get out of the final corner with the rear tires being overheated. First race is very disappointing, 14th place. But yeah, at least Bor actually gets a couple of points. But I basically threw away my 15 points to let Bor score 4 points. Because with how far he was back, there was no way he was going to score points if I didn't slow the pack. But anyway, yeah, I basically got karma for trying to park the bus on every apex and brake check the AI all the time. So yeah, not the best way to start off the season, but the aim is still to win the championship so you can get the trophy. Anyway, this has been it for the first episode of Co-op Career Mode. I went through the race pretty quickly, but it's only a 25% race as well. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.